trade that I took this morning simply based on something called known area versus unknown area. Anything above here, I wasn't gonna trade because again, there is no data where price could potentially go. I noticed that we had an imbalance right here on this candle, and I also noticed that we had London lows right here, and we had a nice and a strong demand and supply zone at these two areas. Now, if I was to go on the 1 hour time frame, again, I did notice that we were basically rejecting this area right when we got to New York Open. Again, I like to follow overall trend. I saw that we were creating dynamic liquidity here, but eventually we did create that rejection candle at the high. Everyone was screaming bullish, 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 bullish. And again, you want to think like an institution, never like a retail investor. I wanted us to see us bounce off of this London high and reject and break supply zone. I wanted to target, my first target, this London low right over here, which aligned perfectly with my demand zone. And if we were to break that, is I wanted us to take the liquidity here on this 1 hour imbalance and this 4 hour imbalance. Now, what we had was we had a clean break. Now we had a sharp move down, and essentially I always wait for the retest. Once we retested right back up to my supply zone, I took my position with the utmost confidence. 15 minutes of me being in my position, my trade hit take profit. I was able to capture a little over 30 points in profit. This is a beautiful setup just based on price action, identifying London highs where we had liquidity, London lows where we had liquidity, as well as the 1 hour imbalance and the 4 hour imbalances, and then of course my supply and demand zone. This was a clean setup on simple execution. Simplify things, your trading becomes simple. If you notice, I have little to no indicators on my charts. I literally just look at price action, I look how strong these volume candles are, and of course I use order flow on the side.